Hello and welcome back to the channel. It has been a very long time. Feels good to be back. We're down one of my favourite venues, the Park Lake. Loads of fish to go at, some newly stocked mirrors to catch, and that is the plan for this session. Good news coming in for the rest of 2025 is a vlog every single week, Monday 8 PM. So if you're enjoying them, be there 8 PM Monday for them vlogs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you around the swim. We've got 2 islands and I'm going to fish 2 rods just off of each one. I'm going to get the rig approach set up, all my bait ready, and I'm going to run you through exactly what I'm doing, get them rods out there, and hopefully we can have a good session bagging a couple of these cracking fish. So here we are, here's the water we're dealing with. 2 islands, I'm going to fish one just off of this island at open water, and the same just off of this one with small amounts of bait. In the winter the carp really ain't up for a feed, so we're doing little traps, a couple of baits, 5 or 6 boilies over the top, fishing a bottom bait on the rig as well, on a basic hair rig this session. Nice little hard firm plateaus out there, and hopefully we can bag a few fish off of there. Everything is rigged up, baited up and ready to go. Let's run you through the setup. Some newbies are going to look at this, they may not have seen it before. Rig is very simple, it's the same as usual, basic hair rig. Simple, it works, it catches fish. 16mm bottom bait, no pop-ups, fish know when there's a pop-up or something like that. If you're giving free off rins on the bottom, have that free off rin sat there. You're blending in, the lines in the way of the camera, blending it in as much as possible just to make it look as natural as possible, basically. And the bit that a lot of people may not have seen, loads of people will know about it, and that's a run rig setup. And that's simply, that lead just follows away as soon as that fish picks it up. So the point behind that is, that runs away, there's no weight, the fish runs off. Rather than the lead being attached, the fish can sit there on the bottom with the rig there, and it's only got that small bit of movement, and it can use the weight of the lead to eject the rig out of its mouth. But with this, that runs away, as soon as it picks it up, fish basically shits itself and then runs off, and they're more efficient, and I find you land a lot more takes, because the time you get to the rod, sometimes they've ejected that rig. With this, 9 times out of 10 they haven't. They've gone on a run, they're absolutely nailed, they've no weight there to eject it. So let's get these out into the lake, cut the free off rins around it, and hopefully we can bag a few fish. And other thing is, I'm just going to use a bit of PVA foam. You lick it, pull it around your hook, then your rig can't tangle on that cast, it goes out, foam comes up, pops up, you can see exactly where your bait is, get the catapult, bait around it accurately. Very good of a way, you're knowing you're fishing efficiently on the bottom with no tangles, plus you can bait accurately. So it's a no-brainer. That's 2 positives towards the PVA foam. So if you don't use it, give it a go, and I'm sure you'll get on with it. So now the rods are out there, I'm more than happy with them. First cast, spot on, couldn't ask for it to go better. Big thing in carp fishing is people get very itchy and start moving their rods. Don't do it. The opportunity could be not far off. You could reel that in and the fish could be moving in on the spot. So unless there's any real need to move that in, unless it's a fish or a fish ejecting or any coots picking up the rod and I may think there may be a problem with it, that is when I would bring it in. But other than that, there's no need to. I leave them there. If they go, they go. If they don't, they don't. And overnight, just before dark, I top up, I cut them all baits. First light, cut them all baits. And then sort of late tomorrow morning, once that bite time's gone, I will then start thinking about reeling them in, fresh bait, and back out there for the rest of the day. Because we got until 6 PM tomorrow. Another thing is hook sharpness. Let me grab. I'm using a basic hand hook sharpener, but that makes a lot of difference. If your hooks are needle sharp, there's 100% more chance of landing a carp than with a blunt hook. Blunt hooks lead to hook pulls, fish shaking it out, and on and on and on. Sharp hooks sort of stop that. It gives you the best chance possible of landing that fish during the fight while it picks the rig up, everything. So invest into a hook sharpener, get them hooks needle sharp, and I'm sure you'll be landing more carp in no time. So as you can see, I've chosen a spot with a lot of features as well. So if it's not happening in one place, tomorrow morning after the night, big swell there. Great sign of fish in the area, and I do not think that was a bird, so happy days. I've just put a bit of bait towards there, scattered it across as well. The point behind it is, if nothing happens here or here, I've even got a little island down here, channel here, sunken island with a big snag on it here. You can fish down into here. You can also fish it a little bit longer, a bit further out, a bit closer in. There's all sorts of options there for you. So now the rods are out there, I can sit back, relax, have a cup of coffee, and just hope them bobbins get dancing and them alarms are screaming off sooner than later. So hopefully we can catch a run on camera, have a few fish, and have our first carp of 2025. Well, good morning, good afternoon, whatever the time is, I don't know. But we've landed our second fish of the night or the morning. And it's £21 this one. Lovely little common Park Lake silver. Lovely drop tail on it. Happy days, look at that. That's what we come here for. First session of 2025, get up there. Let's get her back and hopefully we can land another one. Well, good morning. Got woke up by the coots diving on the spot. Not the best of wake up calls. Not too bad of a night. 2 fish to £21. We know what we're doing now. We've got a whole day ahead of us. I think it's time for a rebait. Get them rods back on the spot. I think they've been moved by the coots. And we go again. And hopefully we can have a productive day by gaining the knowledge over what's happened overnight and yesterday evening. Put it all together and hopefully start picking up and landing a couple more fish. So I've just brought one of the rods in. I know the approach is working, so simply all I'm going to do is I'm going to change the bait, put a bit of fresh bait on, make sure that hook point is still sharp, give it a little touch up with the hook sharpener if not, basically quality check it all and make sure I'm happy for it all to go out. And then all I'm going to do is press repeat. And I did switch over last night to a snowman with a little yellow pop up on top, so on one rod, and I landed one fish, and then the bigger fish did come off the bottom bait, which is my theory of sort of leaving them there matching with the other bottom baits, obviously fishing the same hook bait, and that did produce the bigger fish. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this back out and the single bottom bait back out and see which one actually does do most of our bites with the bigger fish. So let me bait this up, get it back out there, cut more baits. We'll see how the session goes for the day. So it's just gone 10 AM. I think that next bite time's sort of coming in now for the venue, so hopefully we can bag a few fish from there. But it is only 3 degrees and it's getting colder, so it's a very cold day. The lake's actually only just defrosted of the lid of ice it had over the top, so to even have them too was a pretty good start. I believe that's the only ones that come out last night between all the anglers, so happy days. Got woke up in the middle of the night by a disturbance, and that was the biggest firework display I've ever seen on the bank, so cut to the footage of that.
Suppose there are times when you lose your troubled mind. Suppose there are times when you're feeling undefined. Suppose there are days when you call this time to quit. That's when you call me, you know just what to say. We go out on the night, we jump and touch the light. We're dancing, we don't sleep until we die.
So we're well into the afternoon now. It's about 1:30. I've had a couple of hours kip and absolutely nothing's happened. So what we're going to do is I'm going to call the end of the video there. If anything does happen, it'll be in the clip before this. So this is the end of the video. Hope everyone enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. It means a lot to me. If you're enjoying the videos, hit that subscribe button. And then this video will be out this weekend on the Saturday. But from next weekend, every single Monday, 8 PM, be there, vlogs out, challenge videos, all sorts. There's a lot lined up for this year. So I'll see you guys in the next video.